Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mama Llama AG, and today I have my Luciana doll here to help me with an unboxing, and Claudia is chilling in the back in Samantha's bed in her jammies. And I did recently purchase some things from the Courtney release, which is in this box. So I don't have like everything, and I'm still debating on whether or not I want to purchase Courtney. I don't know if she necessarily fits into my collection necessarily, but I am over the moon, totally stoked that they have an 80s doll. I grew up in the 80s. I adore everything about her collection. So I know there will be other purchases from her collection and other videos I'll be posting while I'm thinking about whether or not I should get Courtney herself. So for now, until Courtney either arrives or, stays on the shelf for someone else to purchase, Lucy here is going to stand in as my 80s doll. I thought she was perfect for that with the punk rocker purple hair in her hair. So I'm really excited. I will see if I can take some photos then afterwards. But I opened up the box already to save some time, and I was really bummed to see that they sent an old catalog and not the new Courtney catalog that should have accompanied every single box that had items from her release in it to customers so that we could get excited and we could purchase. I think other people had catalogs with Courtney on it. I am very disappointed that I don't. So, American Girl, do a better job at that. All right. First thing is first. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I have her high tops because you know what? If you were in the 80s, you had to have high tops. And I love this adorable shoebox this came in. I mean, this is giving me all 80s vibes, all Saved by the Bell, like everything in it. And it's really cute. They have the little sticker on. So I'm going to try to nicely undo the sticker without ruining the box itself. So then when we open the box, ta-da, you have the lovely packaging. All right, I think I'm going to freak out over these shoes. Yep, pretty much. Freaking out over these shoes. These are so stinking cute, and these are the perfect material. I remember this material like yesterday with my shoes from the 80s. It is spot on exactly the material, at least from the brand of shoes that my parents used to purchase for me from the 80s. Look at the bottoms, the hot pink. You have the treads here in the sole of the shoes. You have Velcro. I mean, that was huge. You had the two Velcro here at the top. And then you have the shoelace right there, which I'm not going to undo because I do not want to mess it up. But, oh my gracious. If you love 80s and love everything about the 80s, you absolutely need these shoes in your collection for sure. All right, next item. So I did get some things in her mix and match collection. Oh, yes, absolutely. One being this puffed sleeve hot pink blazer. It says Courtney on here. Love what they did with her branding. It is spot on. It is perfect. I love the mix and match that you can look at in the back here. The glare kind of distracts it, but and then you can keep the hanger. So I think I'm going to eventually get everything in her mix and match collection because, I mean, you just hello, you just need it all, right? So, taking this out, oh my word, this is going to be awesome on Luciana, actually. So here you have this jacket, the puff sleeves, has American Girl here. It has somewhat of the pleating, and pleating was huge in the 80s. Everything was pleated. You have puff sleeves everywhere. Just a nice solid back to it. I think Lucy is going to look adorable in it, absolutely adorable. And then this is just kind of like cardboard. You toss that. But then if you get any pants, you can kind of drape those over top. So that is awesome. Let's see. Oh, I could not wait for this. Oh my gosh. These acid wash jeans are perfection. Oh my word. Acid wash jeans were everywhere in the 80s, and I am all over this. I'm like ripping this to shreds. Okay. Oh my word. It's even jeans material. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Please. You have the buttons here. And then you have, it's just like the fold over. They did the fold over a lot in the 80s. And like I mentioned before, they have the pleats. Everything, pants, everything was pleated in the 80s. Now I think fashion-wise, we know that is a faux pas. It doesn't necessarily flatter, but that was the thing. And then you have the hem line, the cuff all folded up here. You have these great seams. The acid wash of this is fantastic. They got this nail on the head. It's awesome. And then this is just Velcro. So there's no zipper here, unfortunately, but everything else about this, even the pockets here. So the pockets, there's no pockets in the back, but pockets on the side function. This is perfection. If you love Courtney's collection, you must get that. All right, what else do I have in here? I don't even know. I think, was it just this other thing? Oh my gosh, okay. So when I saw Courtney's collection and I saw that there was a Care Bear theme, dun, 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 I had to get the Care Bear pajamas. When I was a kid, I had Care Bear pajamas. I even had a Care Bear bike, people. Had a Care Bear bike. This is amazing, amazing, amazing. So I'm going to try to open this without ruining the box because I want to keep her boxes. I don't always keep doll boxes, but I want to keep Courtney's because this is my jam. This is my decade. Then when you open this, oh, I can't even. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we have these Care Bear pajamas. It's even in the fabric. I remember my pajamas were made in that it was extremely soft, but like within 1 or 2 washes, it pilled a little bit, and then it caught on everything. The joys and memories of childhood. So this is that kind of fabric. It is extremely soft. It has the iron-on of the Care Bears here. Oh my goodness, you have to get this. Okay, and then it has the little star there, and then it's just Velcro in the back. And then, oh goody, oh, I saw this in another video, so I'm happy about this. They brought back the little booklets here. I love these. These used to be in the Pleasant Company boxes for the dolls, the 3 originals. I can't wait to get her boom box. I totally want that. And her sleeping bag is totally awesome. It's totally rad. So, cannot wait to get more of her collection. There's other things here. So you have a scrunchie. It's made out of the same material as the sleeve in the pajama. And then, so she doesn't have slippers, but it does not matter because these socks are everything. I remember socks like this. My mother would always get us socks like this at Christmas, usually like Christmassy socks, but they were so incredibly soft and fantastic. So this is totally my jam. Cannot wait to dress my dolls in Courtney's attire. Meanwhile, thinking about maybe getting Courtney, just want to make sure. Wasn't missing anything? Nope. So I am going to try on something on Luciana. So stay tuned and I will post that in the video here at the end. So here is Miss Lucy. And Courtney's acid wash jeans and her hot pink blazer. Now, I didn't get anything to go underneath the blazer just yet, so Lucy's still modeling one of the tops from her outfit. But I think Lucy, if you don't plan on getting Courtney, I think Lucy is a phenomenal substitute. Not because they look similar, because clearly they don't, but I think Lucy's perfect because she wants to be an astronaut and go up in outer space. And part of Courtney's story was the Challenger uh, astronauts went up into the rocket ship, the Challenger, and one of the astronauts was a teacher, and it was the first time a teacher was going to go into outer space. And I remember that because we had those TVs in school that they brought into every single class because everybody was wigging out that a teacher was going into outer space. And we watched it, and I remember the room going silent when we realized that there was an explosion and there weren't any survivors. So that was an absolute tragedy. But I think with Lucy's story and her, involvement with NASA and wanting to go to the moon and go into outer space and do all this exploring, I think that's one of the reasons why she could be a good substitute. The other reason why I mentioned before, she has that purple streak in her hair. Somewhere in here, it's in here. Yep, so purple streak in her hair I think is absolutely perfect for the 80s. Everything was bright, everything was loud, everything was like neon and colors and like the whole nine. So I think she would be perfect for that. And I'm going to get her into the Care Bear pajamas and I will guys. So here is Miss Lucy modeling the Care Bear pajamas and I think she is so stinking cute. I absolutely love this. I think blue actually looks really pretty on her. One thing I forgot to mention about the acid wash jeans, when you get these, they are going to feel very stiff. That was just the denim in the 80s. It's stiff denim. There wasn't it wasn't soft or anything like that. So I found it a tad difficult to get onto the doll, but if you maneuver it by pulling up the pant leg even more, you'll be just fine. But just expect it to be a little stiff and go on a little bit more difficult, just because of that. But don't let that hinder you from buying this because that is a must-have. So Miss Lucy, who's modeling the Care Bear pajamas, I think she's going to hang out with Claudia for a little bit. They're just going to have themselves a cute little slumber party. But I highly recommend anything and everything out of Courtney's collection. I mean, I plan on getting all of these. This is fantastic. I am so thrilled. I'm so happy with this. American Girl, you did an excellent, excellent job with this collection. I cannot wait to see what else comes out of her collection. But until then, say hello to Miss Lucy, the new 80s girl.